ఓం నమ శ్రీమాత శ్రీ మహారాజ్ఞి శ్రీమత్ సింహాసనేశ్వరి Vasinyadi Devatas composed Lalitasahasranamam at her behest, and in turn Hayagriva Swami explained these things to Agastya. We are in 169 sloka, Savyapa Savya Margastha, Sarvapadvi Nivarani, Swastha, Swabhava Madhura, Dhira, Dhira Samarchita. Before I go into the subject proper, yesterday's Samagana Priya, I have given explanation, no doubt, but a little more I wanted to say. Samagana Samaveda is liked by Vishnu himself. I am in Samaveda, he proclaimed. And this Samagana is explained in the Chandhopanishads also. There it is Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi Vakyam is explained in the Chandhopanishad. Here the idea is Sama means bending a person. Sama Veda, Sama Dana Veda Dandopaya. You try to make other person convince with Sama, good words. Good words, who will listen? A Sattvic person or Devatas. So that is the idea. For Rajasic, Tamasic, you have to do Vedam or Dandam, you may have to use it. So our alochanas are also Samam should be there. Here one special point I wanted to say, it was mentioned by Sharmukh Sharma, Kalau Kirtana. This is the Kali Yuga, Kirtana, that means singing song of the Divine Mother, not film songs. It will lead you to a higher state. You may not immediately get motion, but your personality will blossom like anything. There will be very positive mind and positive ideas will come. And then a research was made by Dr. Gayatri, a Sivananda's disciple. She told, in the Veena, when you are doing that Veena, the sound that is emanating, it rejuvenates the entire spine of the person who is doing the Veena and also the person who is listening. After that, I wanted to hear Veena. Veena Gana Lurudai Brahma, it was mentioned. Brahma, when Saraswati is doing Veena, he is just he is in a blissful state. So this is the special information. So let us try to see and enjoy the Veena music. That is the point of the information I wanted to provide. Before I go into the subject proper, Savyapa Savya Margastha. What is this Savya Apasavya? 4 or 5 explanations are there. One is elaborate. Savya Apasavya means, this Savya means left, Apasavya means right. This our breathing is going through Ida Pingala, that itself is Savya Apasavya. Margastha means in Sushumna Nadi, Kumbhakam what we say, it stays and it goes to Brahmapuri. Brahmapuri means the way to Brahma, that is Sahasranam. So that is one explanation. Upanishad says there are two routes are there, 2 ways you may call it. Shreyo Marga and Preyo Marga. Preyo Marga means it will be very, what you like is known as Preyo Marga. Shreyo Marga means only Parabrahma. Shreyo Marga means you may, there are all temporary pleasures you will get it. You will enjoy the sweets and kind of things, but it will lead to diabetic. So the Parabrahma means those are permanent in nature. This is what the things. We are doing prayer, you may say. That prayer also to get money, to get health. So that is again prayer. It is not Nishkama prayer. So that is also prayer, Preyo Marg. If you are only praying the Divine Mother for money, fame, all those things, that is okay. She will give both. It is like a mother, somebody goes to the mother to ask for a toy, she will give the toy. If the boy wants, mother, I won't take anything, you kindly take me into your lap, the mother will take happily. The choice is yours. Then another way of explanation of this Savyapa Savya is the Devayana Marga is there and Pitruyana Margam is there. That is, those people, saints and jnanis, they walk in the clear route to the highway of the Swarga, and they, so not Swarga, to the Vishnu Loka or this Srimata Loka. Once they go, they won't come back. That their karma is over. Those people who are doing punya and they are going through the Pitru Loka, that is Dhumra Loka, they will go to Chandra Loka, Swarga Loka, depending upon their type of puja, and then they will come back to the earth. So then that is another thing. Then comes in both in Sri Vidya as well as in the Vedam, doing the puja, there are two types of puja. One is Vamachara puja, Dashinachara puja. A lot of explanation is given by Sri Suryanarayana. Time permitting, there is a big subject in itself. In a video like this, it may not be possible to do, but few words I will say for the interest of the people. Savya Marga means worship known as Dashina Marga, and it is done by the Brahmins, and according to him, the Rishi is Dashinamurti, and Sri Kameswari and Kameswara Devi, they are the deities for worship. The Ishta Devata is, or the presiding deity is Lalita. The worship is according to Samhitas like Sanaka, Sanananda, Sanat Kumara, Sukha, etc. They are called Subhagama Panchaka. The chain of gurus known as from Narayana Samarambha, Shankaracharya Madhyama, Asmadacharya Paryantam, they go on telling. So this comes under that kind of things. This is ultimately to realize Shiva and Shakti in the Sahasrara, and you yourself feel that kind of things. So the mantras that are invoked are very is of Gayatri, Sri Bala Tripura Sundari, and Sri Panchadasi or Shodashisi, or they are prescribed in this method. The rituals are is Antaryaga. Internally, these mantras are done. If it is performed, sometimes it can be done externally. It is performed with honey, etc. The Shodasa Puja, what we call it. And they're all as per Kalpa Sutras and certain secret methods prescribed by one's own Guru. That is enough. And then Apasavya Marga is prescribed in Shrutis for three other castes, non-Brahmins. Here, Bhairava is the Rishi, and Bharavi and Bhairava, these are the deities. They are one and the same. Kameswara is another way of Bhairava and other things. There is no differentiation. The way the names are given, don't be confused on that. Here, Shiva is secondary. Shakti is powerful. So that is why sacrifices, all those things are to Kali, with sacrifices are done. In Antaryaga, Mooladhara to Swadhisthana, where the deity worshipped is Kundalini. Mooladhara to Swadhisthana, up to a level only, not to up to that particular point. They worship up to this. So here they are not bothered about the mosham immediately. Some benefits they will get it. They call it siddhas. If you do this kind of thing, if you offer this, you will get this kind of things. You must be hearing in the films. If a yogi is cut off his head, he will get so much things. Like that, so many rituals like things. There, in Parasurama Sutta, it was mentioned the worship is done with the left hand, liquor and meat are offered to the deity. Maybe the earlier civilization, those things must have happened. Nowadays, there is no such differentiation. All are doing all things. So don't take it like information sake I have provided. Don't take it any otherwise. Then comes Sarvapadvi Nivarani. Sarvapadvi Nivarani means if you worship the Divine Mother, all apadas will go away, including apada. When I am trying to meditate, I am tempted by the YouTube. That is apada. Even the Divine Mother knows that particular one. She will help me in that particular things. I will never, generally I will controlling myself. Rarely if I am tempted to see certain things. And that day some of my persons in the house, they will call urgently, come here. Then my temptation to Divine Mother is calling through that particular method. Don't be tempted by this. Either you worship or do something constructive. Don't have cheap entertainment. That was the idea. That is the way of the Divine Mother will help in many ways. Many ways. Then Sarva Apadvi Nivarani. Wonderful it is. Durga, in Durga Saptasati and other places, it is very mentioned. Durga is nothing but Lalita's another name. Durga Yatma Smareti Devet Raschet Nasamsayaha. Without doubt she will, in Durga Kavacham it was mentioned. In Saptasloki it was mentioned. Durga Smruta Harati Bhiti Nasesha Janto. If you just think of Durga, she will think immediately, she will try to help you in best possible way. That's enough, that information. But what is required is your soul call. sincerely, not mechanically. Okay. Then swastha. Swastha is a very beautiful information. Swastha means swasti, they say. That means something good. Swastha is, how is your swasthata? That is your health. Swastha. Swa means your. Stha, how you are situated. Arogyam. So that is the idea. This arogyam, that health, is adi vyadhi. Adi means mind related things, and vyadhi means normal diseases. Both are removed if you say Om swasthai namaha. She will take care of those things. Then in my earlier few videos back, I have mentioned Om Niramaya, Niralamba, Swatmarama, Sudhasrutihi. Niramaya means no diseases. That sloka I have particularly informed all the people, kindly go through that particular one. Here the same thing is coming out. Om swasthayai namaha, if you say, she will take care of your health. That is an idea. Let me see. Our anandam, we think that you are in good way. Our anandam, or happiness, is abhava. There is no actually happiness. We are feeling it is happiness. So there is no happiness at all. If at all it is there, it is abhasa. You are feeling it is there. That was the idea. Then here some extra explanation, beautiful explanation was given. Probably Narayana, so Kavacham you may call it, Narayana Hridayam. This Narayana Suktam, which says, he is there as a Jyoti here, the same as Shiva. And this Brahmari means the sound, Nadam is moving out. Like the Brahmar, what you call a special insect that moves out with a sound. That Brahmari means Brahmaramba. Brahmaramba is nothing but Lalita. She is moving in the heart, around the Jyoti. That is, Shiva is here. This Shakti is moving around him. So, as a Brahmaramba. So, and that is where it is Anahata in the Hridayam. It is there. Narayana also is here in the Hridayam. So, it is not mentioned Ahamat Hridaye. Ramana Maharshi told Ahamat means Ahamat Chakra, that is Hridaye. Soham, I am, that is going on telling like that. So that is one thing. Then comes, but this thing you will come to know if you are really doing meditation and through the yogic method, and when you are very calm in the Brahma Muhurta time, that sounds you will definitely feel it. That we cannot go more into the subject than that. Swabhava Madhura, beautiful. Swabhava Madhura means her nature itself is Madhura. Her shape, her name, her leela, her kindness, everything is Madhura. If the normal water is given, you have to add sugar for getting the Madhura. For honey, no sugar is needed. The nature of honey itself is Madhura. Like that, what is the nature? The tattvam of Divine Mother is Madhura. Then, what is this? Swabhava Madhura. That was the idea. Here, an extra explanation is provided. All her actions are also Madhura. We may think it is very bad. She has done something wrong to you, you may feel. That is for our good. For our good only. We do not know what is good or bad. But out of it, I am not making a statement for statement's sake. I have got that experience in my life. If I lose my job also, that is for Divine Mother's grace only. Because some other, that is not the job where I am supposed to be. I got another job where I am much suitable. Maybe immediately I feel I got lost job. That is not the thing. How the Divine Mother looks into is a thing to be seen. Here, one jovially, Suryanarayan Sharma was telling, Murti, what is the Divine Mother's city? What is the Divine Mother's city? In Tamil Nadu, Madhura Meenakshi is there. Meenakshi Madhura temple, I had seen the temple. It was constructed overnight by the Bhutas. Bhuta Ganas means Shiva's soldiers. Overnight, they had constructed a beautiful 4 prakaras are there, 4 big domes on 4 directions. Simply superb. And Shiva is there as Sundara Murti. Madhura Meenakshi, Sundara Murti. Divine Mother wanted her husband to be in the best beautiful form. So the Shiva, for her consort, Meenakshi, Lalita Devi herself, constructed this Madhura city. Of course, saints also say here, Divine Mother has 3 cities, Madhura Meenakshi, Kanchi Kamashi, Kasi, Vishalashi. All the three are great. One should not miss all these three cities in the life. That is my humble suggestion. And then Dhirayai Namaha. Dhirayai means she is very courageous and very powerful. Dhira. She won't like timid people. She doesn't like any people with doubtful meditation, with half-hearted prayers, without any much faith, mechanically prayers. She doesn't like all that. For worshipping powerfully, Dhira, she likes that. Her nature is very powerful. Is it not? Kali, Durga, they are powerful deities. If you are worshipping them, worship it like a business. No other way. Here, dhairya, its another meaning is she gives dhairyam. Dhairya means courage to you, to the devotees who are trying to come out. That is another meaning. She gives jnanam. That is also anandam. She gives. So, she dhira means she gives courage to the devotees also. That is another meaning. Om dhira samarchitayai namaha. Here, dhira adhira samarchitayai namaha, according to another way of reading. Dhira means only jnanis, paramahamsas, they only can understand the depth of the Divine Mother and enjoy the Brahmanandam, which they will get it by worshipping her. Ordinary persons cannot withstand that type of vigorous meditation, and so we get with so things. And Shanmukha Sharma made a beautiful observation here, that extra explanation you may call it. What that? Dhira adhira samarchita. That way you put it. Dhira means dhiras. Adhira means they are not cowards, but they are not that great mediocre devotees. For both the people she will give the blessings. To the people who are in the highest stage of Paramahamsa, they don't need any desires. They will get what we call moksha. They are always permanently settled in that Divine Mother only. You may say, what they are asking for, what for they are meditating. It is foolishness to ask that question. When they are liking the Divine Mother so much, and they know that it's the Divine Mother's happiness is here, they got it, they don't want to leave that particular one. They are in that permanent blissful state with the Divine Mother. So they are thinking of that. They themselves feel that they are the Divine Mother. So they are in that permanent state of the bliss. Whereas others are asking for money, fame and other things and doing meditation partly. Somewhere they get the bliss, they come out. So that kind of thing it is. But for them also, Divine Mother will give the courage. She gives the strength, and slowly they may get Chandraloka, other things. Slowly they will come back and they will be born again in some good family, and they will be starting with what they have, where they have left, as it was mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita. So that they go like that. So this is the information I have to provide in this particular one. Sri Vidya also takes care of Vama and Darshanacharya. Vedas, all those things are taken care of the Divine Mother only. In whatever way you are worshipping, whether it is Samachara, what you call Vamachara or Darshanachara is not an issue. But Darshanachara is preferable because it does not have any side effects, and it will not spoil anybody's life or anything. It is a pious one. But nevertheless, in all these things, Divine Mother is existing in both ways. She can take care of the lower needs as well as the higher needs. And just like from LKG fellow is there, LKG, UKG he comes out. His knowledge is at that level. If you are in the 10th class, 11th class, you are coming to that level. If you are in a very higher stage, research level, you will have universities provide. So there are different things like that. All devotees are not the same. So the Divine Mother knows all that. This depends upon our maturity, our karma, our previous birth. All those things are there to be taken into account. No, all things cannot be in one straight jacket. Not that way. Om Tat Sat.